Hi, join me in my studio for a quick test on some sketchbooks from Pith. Hello. I'm going to quick test out just some inks on this paper because I got a new Pith sketchbook. Can we see this? Yeah, we can see it. So I'm told the paper has changed and it does seem slightly smoother. So I'm going to test out some inks on my older Pith sketchbook. I think it's from 2021, if I remember correctly. I ordered two at the same time, so I've had this one. I never finished drawing in it. So I'm going to test inks on this, and then I'm going to do a mixed media illustration in this, just so I can see the difference. So let's get to it. So here I'm using some writing ink from Birmingham Pen Company to kind of refresh my memory on what the paper consistency was like in the Oroblanco by Pith. I do remember it was a little more absorbent than some of my other sketchbooks, so I just wanted to get a refresher. And also because I like the sterling silver ink so much, I put it in my Lamy pen, which needed a refill anyway. So while that dries, I have the new Cara Cara Pith sketchbook. It is slightly different than the one I bought, well, the two that I bought in 2021. I think it's 2021. I just bought these. Jackson's had a sale, so I bought two. I love the smaller size. Can't wait to take this on my outdoor sketch sessions, but I wanted to test out the materials on it. I think I'll leave that page. Lays flat, beautiful. See how this works. And greens I just did in my, oh, definitely different. Not quite as rough. Apparently I'm rough with my pastels, but yeah, definitely smoother. I want to say less textured, less cotton-like, less absorbent. So it has more of a resistance, which is probably a good thing because I've been working in my art creations sketchbook, and that had quite a bit of resistance as well, which I didn't bring it with me into the studio. It's upstairs, but that's fine. real quick. So I used a variety of materials. I started with NeoColor IIs. So I started with those. Worked great. Started incorporating some pastels. Thought that was a little too harsh for what I was going for, so I switched over to the pan pastels. Also love. If you haven't played around with these, highly recommend it. They're great for backgrounds, although they will resist other materials, which is what I was experiencing when I added some of the watercolor in. And I also use color pencils, and I think that was it. But this was from a trip to the Reading Public Museum in December, and there's this great gallery wall when you're walking up, I think, to the second floor, third floor, I can't remember. And I took a picture of it, and I just wanted to draw it. So I didn't get too detailed, but just wanted to get an impression and try to draw or sketch how I do on location, just to test out this new Pith Cara Cara. It's the 200 by 140 millimeters. So it's about, what, 5 by 8. I think it's gonna be great for all of the sketch sessions I have coming up. The other thing I did do is I tested out the pastels, the inks. Definitely different texture than the first Pith I had. But one of the things I think worth noting, let's see, let me put them this way. So you can see the inks in the comparison, and then the pastels. So I don't know if I like this more or this more. I almost like this more. So maybe this is just suited better for pastels, the textured, where this is a little smoother, more leaning towards like a cold press. Excuse me, hot press. I don't want to say this is cold press, but definitely has more texture, more absorbency than the Cara Cara. But yeah, definitely different whites and different textures, which is great. I always love something different. And sometimes I take more than one sketchbook on scene, or on location, so that's fine. I mean, I like to do quick sketches or my warm-up sketches in the smaller sketchbook when I'm on location, and then when I'm warmed up, I move into the big sketchbook and I do fun things like this. These are just really loose, really fun, something to just exercise my sketching skills, you know? Can't wait to get back to a Hopewell furnace, by the way. But yeah, so that's my test for the day. Cara Cara Pith, and this is the Oroblanco, if I remember correctly. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.